The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Good evening. Welcome to AI live coverage of the Angular Football Association Male Senior uh, Tournament. And this midweek game sees the defending champions, the Rowan Lions. They will be doing battle against a new team that came into the tournament this season. That's the Western Predators. The Western Predators, they are in a change strip, the somewhat pink and gray, and the Roaring Lions has changed to their from their white strip that they would have played in over the course of their last match. They are playing in the all orange this time, and the referee in the middle this evening will be Trevor Rose. He will be assisted by Albert Burton and Hilton. And the fourth official is Shalisha. And as I say, good evening and welcome to the Voice of Choice, Mr. Millington. How are you doing? Good afternoon. Welcome to the microphones.
Good evening to you, Tony, and good evening to our audience, wherever they are, of you in public, be it here in Angola or in cyberspace. It is again a pleasure to be here with you, Tony, and to be able to describe the action as it unfolds before us this evening, right here at the Remanigisha Technical Center. And no doubt we are expecting to see a good game. The Predators, they are without their coach for the moment, and it's not never a good thing when a team shows up without their coach. But due to work schedule and work commitment, coach is unable to be here, and the assistant. We are looking forward in being here in just a bit.
Sure. The Western Predators, like you said, they are without their coach at the moment. They are standing in the table. They are in 10th place. They have won one match from the 7 matches. They have conceded some 31 goals and have scored 7. So they have a 3 points and a minus 24 goal difference. For number 9, the captain today, Sherman Anthony, though, he has a total of 5 goals so far. O'Neill 1 and Kevon 1. For the Rowan Lions as well, they are at the moment from 4 matches, have won all 4 matches, and they're in the first place with some 21 goals for and 1 against, which give them a plus difference goal advantage of 20. And so they are in the first spot. We know that there are 3 teams with 12 points, but the goal difference is way better than that of the Ducks. They're just, I think, a +1 over the Ducks. Ducks has 19 goals for, and the Attackers, well, they have played more matches than both the Ducks and the Rowan Lions, and hence the reason why they have gotten some 12 points. It's interesting to note, though, that the Attackers, they have played some 6 matches and have won 3 and drawn 3. So they're in good stead as well. The leading goal scorers for the Lions, we see that Oliver Walker, better known as Screechy, he is chalked up 7 goals so far, followed by Capel on 3, Jelly 1, Kaini Bell 1, Keon Lee 1, Tyreek Lake, he has got 2, Shamari 1, Calvin McKenzie, he has scored 2 goals so far for the tournament, Jermaine 1, Karen 1, and Jaden Abbott, he has got 1 goal. So of those goals that they have put into the back of the net so far, they have spread across the board amongst the team for the Rowan Lions as well. And so the Western Predators, they will be looking to at least put up a challenge here this evening. And the Rowan Lions will look to see how best they can maneuver themselves in winning all 3 points here this evening.
Yes, indeed. The Indeed has the lineup very early, and so before the commencement of the game, we are going to run you through the lineup. The lineup for the Western Predators, we have Raymond Adams, number 23. Number 9 is Sherman Anthony, and number 18 is Jensen Bryan. Number 21 is Braylon Bryan. Number 120 is Rigoberto Bryan. Kevon Carty is number 12. Number 3 is Carden Fleming. Number 22 is Nicholas Hughes. Number 15 is Filton Lockhart. Number 7, Moses Madrigal. And number 14 is Philip Matherin Joseph.
And Millington, as you can see, and the sheet as well, the team sheet, I guess these high figures that you're seeing over here is the temperature of the players. And the Royal Lions see Jaden Abbott, number 5. Number 7, Kaini Brooks Bell. Number 46, Karim Barres. He's the goalkeeper. Number 30, Mark Anthony Edwards. Number 22, Marvin Erskine. Number 24, Jermaine Hughes. Number 8, Calvin McKenzie. Number 2, Jamal Richardson. Number 11, Oliver Walker. Number 20, Karen Warner. And number 14, Kean Woodley. So pretty much new young setup. You have the likes of Woodley and Mark. They have given the nod to start this game. And so the likes of Capel and Kean, who I think came in a little late, they can certainly show will come off the bench for the Roaring Lions as well. So giving as many players as possible a game here this afternoon. They wouldn't count the Western Predators weak by any means necessary, but it's good to see when you can at least allow some of the players who don't play on a regular basis in terms of like starting to get a start and to show themselves in this game.
Indeed. So this evening we are going to have the Predators. They will be getting us running. The Predators, they are playing in the grey, pink, white, and black, and it is the Roaring Lions in the bright orange color. The Predators will be kicking from left to right, and from right to left will be the Lions. As you say, the man in the middle is Rose, who is ready. He sets and he goes.
So the ball is with the Predators, but she's given away there, and that was Mark trying to find Walker there, but loses out, and here comes the Western Predators. They're still with it, and the true ball. Here is Bell, knocked back to Karim, who finds Woodley, and not able to control that one, and forced throw in there to the Western Predators. So the Western Predators, they are certainly a team that always starts with a high energy, and you can see that today is no different. Here the throw has been taken quickly, but being knocked off of the boot of the number 2 Jamal Richardson, and it's another throw in the air to the Western Predators. Hughes, the captain for today, miscontrol, takes it away from Anthony. Here is Richardson, cuts inside, and Calvin trying to find Walker, who was a lot further up as opposed to where that ball was passed, and another throw in there to the Western Predators. So here is Walker. He looks up, finds Hughes. Here is Richardson. Walker is not going to go for that ball at all. You have to know the players you're playing with. Millington. Here comes Western Predators now. I'm trying to find Madrigal, but cut out there by Abbott. And here is that Hughes in midfield, collects and finds J. Abbott. Here's Jay, and it's a shot on goal, but blocked there by the goalkeeper, and that's a forced corner. Good build up there. Good keeping there. Good save there by the Western Predators.
Yes, Brian doing a good job there. Brian making sure that he was square to the ball and closing down any angle. There, it was a good build up for the Lions. In the end, nothing coming of it but a corner kick. Well. Tony, can you explain what just happened there?
Well, the corner kick came up. It came off. It was headed to the bar. It came off the bar, and the player there just headed it over the bar for a goal kick. So a chance going to begin there for the Lions. The Western Predators could count themselves fortunate there, but that's a part of the game as well, Millie.
In the 3rd minute of play, an opportunity for the Roaring Lions to go one up, and chance going to begin.
Here's Madrigal trying to find the play over there in the white, but miscontrol, and Kenzie loses out. Here is Anthony trying to find the number 22, but he's closed on quickly there by Woodley, and Woodley finds that's Mark, the number 30 player. He looks up, finds Woodley. Good movement there by Woodley, but not getting the direction of the pass that he would have liked, and it's going to be a throw-in to the Western Predators.
Yes, so that was a good build-up, a good cut out there by Jay. He took the ball and got it into and he won the corner. The shot came in from him. He won himself the corner, won his team the corner, and in the end could have so easily been one goal up in the 3rd minute. Wasn't to be. We're in the 4th minute of play. It's 0-0. It's the Western Predators taking on the Roaring Lions FC.
Yes, here is Jelly. Richardson passes to Hughes, who goes all the way back to Karen, who this time is playing in the right back position. So a good testament of his all-round ability across the field as well. Here we see a clearance, but headed away there, and finds the head of Marvin. Marvin heading away there to the number 22 player there for the Predators. Here's some good combination play, and ball not reaching Walker as he would have liked, but picked up there by Richardson. Richardson find Edwards. Edwards find Woodley. Woodsy looks up and crosses, but only to the boot of the Western Predator defender who clears. Madrigal trying to control. Loses to Hughes. Hughes all the way on the wing to Jay. He takes the 1-on-1 and look to cross, but Safwan is going to go into touch for a goal kick there to the...
No, it's going to be a corner.
A corner kick, to the Roaring Lions. And Roaring Lions looking a little bit, a matter of fact, getting into their own now, trying to string as many passes as possible and trying to get this first goal.
Yes. As the ball has been cleared out nicely, and goal kick has been signaled there.
It looks like an infringement there. And the part of the player there looking like he would have picked up a knock, but not a poorly taken corner there by Jay this time around. Went low and the ball was cleared easily there by the Western Predators defense.
I love to see when corners are solved in, that they are solved in high, because when you go up, when the ball come off the head, it can go anywhere, it can fall to anyone, and so I love to see when corners come in when they are solved in high. You know, a lot of times when you see corners come in and they are low, while the opportunity is there, at times, according to where it ends up, you know, it is much easier to deal with.
That was Calvin trying to find Anthony, but cut out there by the defender. Picked up there by Woodley, but he was challenged, and the ball then picked up a throw in there deep into the attacking half, and the attacking third, actually. You see throw coming in quickly to Richardson. He looks up. and really should have tried to pass that to Hughes, looking to get back onto his left foot for some reason, and messed it up and given away a throw. So it's going to be another throw-in. Here is Anthony. Anthony, he's not waiting at all. Madrigal, he's a speedy player, but trying to get around Bell, but Bell stood his ground, picked up and clears. Here is Woodley finding Mackenzie. Fancy little flick back to Richardson. Here is Marvin Erskine, wide to Warner. Warner finds Abbott. Abbott cuts inside. A return pass here to Warner. Here's Abbott finding Walker, but not getting, not on the same page in terms of the running there, Anthony and Walker. And here is Hughes to Abbott. Ball been chipped over, controlled there by, and that's going to be an offside. Anthony seems to have been, Edwards, sorry, seems to have been in an offside position as he was trying to chest up that pass to the on-rushing player there. Here we see a big kick clearance. Ball is with Hughes again. Finds Richardson. Richardson to Edwards. Edwards finds Walker, who controlled nicely, but heavy touch taking it into the keeper. But nice pass there from Walker, from Anthony. Here we see a ball coming over, and Borres picks up in goal. Here is the captain for today in Hughes. Find Anthony. Anthony finds Richardson. Certainly need to take that ball up the line, but cuts into, this should be an easy goal. And it is Millington.
A very easy goal. That was a wonderful pass by Hughes. Hughes, he picked out Walker. He saw him and he got the ball right on his boot. And all Walker had to do was to place it.
Wonderful play there from Hughes. Playing in midfield and building up nicely. And so in the 10th minute of play, Lions opening the scoring, going 1 goal up from the boot of Walker, who really received a really splendid pass there from Hughes. Nicely weighted pass. Controlled, well, he actually didn't really control it. He just guided it into the back of the net for an easy opener. And the Western Predators will certainly need to play again from behind. And Walker is upset about something. I don't know if he was held back or what have you, but he is very animated just now. Here is Mackenzie trying to find Walker, but the ball is booted upfield. Woodley coming from his position and partially clearing. Madrigal trying to find Anthony, does so. Anthony looks up. He's been challenged there. Nicely moving around Bell there. So a nice move from Anthony getting around Kaini Bell there. A little too easy for my asking, but good work there by the striker.
Yes, good work there by Anthony. In the end, he lost the ball, but that was a good move there. It was a good pass by Madrigal. And the Western Predators really holding their own without their coach. The coach would have given them some tactics coming up against the Lions, even in his absence.
Yes, certainly. Not giving up at all. You see a good change of play there from Walker, and he's beckoning for Anthony to move a little quickly over. Here is Abbott, looks up, stop, cuts back, finds it's ever-present Hughes, and Hughes finding Walker again. This should be goal number 2, but Walker just going a little too further forward. But it was good work there again from the ever-present Hughes there in midfield. But this time Walker just eluded his line a little bit and caught in an offside position.
Yes, indeed. And I tell you what, Walker is very unfit. You can clearly see that. I'm not sure if his he's carrying a knock or not, but his fitness is under questioning. And so what you find a number of time he is treading that very thin line, staying onside.
Yes, here is a nice pass by Woodley finding Richardson. Richardson cutting the ball inside. Not a good pass there by Richardson at all. Should have easily taken that one to the byline and tried to square. But here is the chip coming over, but the players did not get back in time and could not attempt to play that one at all. Otherwise, it would have been caught offside. So it's Erskine looks up fine. That's Abbott. Abbott finds Hughes. Hughes finds all the way over on the left. Woodley, the number 14 player. Woodley up the line again. And Richardson, for whatever reason, did not challenge that one. Did not go at that one at all. I'm trying to wonder.
I think he was in an offside position.
Oh, he was in an offside position.
It very much looked like that, because that's the only reason why I could have seen why he didn't challenge that ball, because the ball was running down the line. It was his ball. It was played in his part, and it should have been an easy ball for him to get to. But really, he has not played so far for the 14 minutes of this game. He has not played himself.
Well, certainly sure would have had to allow Albert Burton over on that side to call me offside.
Exactly.
Make him walk, but he didn't go at it. And so it's with Western Predators in the attacking third. You see throw taken quickly. Is that number 21 there? But Hughes, you have a present Hughes, number 23, and number 24 Hughes hustling and fighting. Here is the Lions coming away with it. The ball is with Marvin. He chips forward, and here is Anthony. It's a foot race, and that's not a tackle from behind. Wow.
It's going to be a free kick. That's a dangerous play. That's a dangerous play.
Dangerous play, and the referee house is a bit very lenient, because that sure stopped a goal scoring opportunity there. He was all the way in front with just the keeper to beat, and quite fortunate will be the Western Predator defender there in not picking up a card there. A few hours was just playing it on the safe side of things. Millington, your thoughts?
Yes, in the 15th minute of play, Lions the better team. Not giving not awarding not giving a card, because the truth be told, he could have gotten a straight red.
Certainly.
He can certainly gotten a straight red, because that was a goal scoring opportunity. But I think what had happened there in just in a nick of second before he got to the ball was out of his control. So he wasn't in control, but he was closest to the ball, and it was questionable whether or not the goalkeeper would have gotten there. So, yes, the referee called it, as you've seen, a little lenient, I think, though, on Western Predators. Nonetheless, it is Predators who's coming forward here, and play broken down there. That was a goal scoring opportunity that Lions did not capitalize on.
Jelly has really looked. Jelly has not, and there's a good cutout, good rough clearance there by aggressive, I should say, not rough, aggressive clearance there by Woodley, and that ball squared all the way to the back there, and Abbott was all the way down when he should have been up, and you can see Walker really gesticulating as to where he was, and. But they live to fight on. Here is the Royal Lions all the way back to Brooks Bell, who finds Warner. He's playing in the right back position, not his usual right midfield. Abbott, good pass to Richardson. Here is Richardson, and it's a easy goal again. That one even surprised us, because he picked it up, traveled some way with it, and then just pulled the shot. You would want to think that the keeper had a chance to save it, but some reason whether or not he didn't expect the shot. It ended up into the back of the net for goal number 2 for Rowan Lions.
Yes, in the 17th minute of play, it is 2-0. 2-0 with that one. Richardson making use of that one. This time he cut in, and I'm not sure if the goalkeeper was onside, but from way out, he took that one way outside the 18-yard box and making it count.
Yes, sir. It's 2-0. Goal scored in the 18th minute. And that's off the boot of Jamal Richardson. Remember, the opening goal scorer was Walker. Here is Madrigal, the number 7. Moises Madrigal, number 7, trying to really make something happen here for the Western Predators, but one away there by Hughes. And there's a nice ball, nice true pass. Here is Walker traveling. Walker is traveling. He's been bundled off the ball, but he's still regained position. Walker still with it. He holds up, looks, trying to find Richardson this time, and closed out there by the Western defense. And it appears as though that the ball had ricocheted from his boot. And so it's going to be a throw in there to the Western Predators. But that was a really good sweeping ball from all the way from the right, finding Walker there in the center. And here you see throw taken quickly. Number 3 does find the player there, looking for the number 22 player over here on the right side of midfield, but into touch for a throw-in. Taken quickly there by Woodley. Woodley looks up, finds Hughes. Hughes finds Abbott. Abbott back to Hughes. Here you see a nice stiff pass there to Walker. Walker looks up and having a shot from some 40, 50 yards out. But power equal to the task is the goalkeeper there. Here is Walker again, finding Mackenzie. Mackenzie dribbling through, cuts back, find Walker. Walker just behind, but here is Abbott, a shot on goal, but into the side netting. Millington, so they're really pulling the strings now and turning on the pressure here on the Western Predators.
Yes, seeing that the Lions were late for their warm-up session, and they have now warmed up and are looking much, much better, the Lions team that we have come to know.
Here is Walker. Nice to pass to Richardson and stripped there. And a good clearance there by the defender there. Not giving away a corner kick, but instead giving away a throw. And so we are into the 21st minute of play. It's 2-0 in favor of the Rowan Lions. Here is a miscontrol there by Edwards. And cut out there by Marvin, but Woodley could not stop that one from going for throwing there to the Western Predators.
Indeed.
So it's football here at the midweek game at the Raymond E. Gishard Stadium. These two teams, the Rowan Lions, they are the defending champions at the top of the table. From 4 matches, they have taken all 3 points and 12 points, but they are closely followed by the Ducks, who will be in action on Friday, Millington, and some of the other teams as well. The Limers, they are on 10 points. The Attackers, they are on 12 points as well. So real nice and tight in the points table so far, Millie.
Yes, indeed, but what the Lions has is match advantage. They maybe on the same amount of points, but with fewer games played than teams like the Attackers, who would have played 6 games and has won 3 and drawn 3.
Here is Walker trying to find Edwards. Edwards trying to return the favor, but 2 players colliding there, and Walker seems to have maybe picked up a knock there from inadvertently, that is. Here is Marvin trying to, he's really picked up that one. Speedy, nice cut back there, finds Karen. Karen back to Marvin. Marvin finds Abbott. And
Your 2 players down for Lions, Tony. Two
Yes.
players are down for Lions.
Walker seems to have picked up a knock in his, maybe in his face or something when they did challenge for the ball. That other player seems to be, is that Edwards? Yes, that seems to be Edwards, down on his hunches. And he's been given some attention now, so you're not missing any play over the course of this coming Friday. We have a double header. We have Ducks United.
They will be coming up against
They will be coming up against, is that the
Salsa Ballers. Yes.
And then you have, is that Uprising?
On Friday, yes, it is. Uprising will be taking on.
Well, you tell me, you have the fixture right
Well,
there.
it's right there. I'm showing you. It is going to be Kicks taking on Spartans.
Yes, the Kicks, they are right there too. They're on, I think they're on
Kicks
9
taking on
points.
Spartans on Friday at 8:30, the primetime game. And Saturday at 4:30, Attackers will be taking on Uprising. And the females will bring the curtains down on Saturday night's event. On Sunday at 7 p.m. in the men, we are still with the men. Limans will take on Diamond FC.
Yes, that should be a good match.
It should be, definitely.
Diamonds, certainly, they'll be looking to bounce back from the disappointing loss in a game that they had all the chances but didn't find the back of the net, but only for one. And so they'll be looking to see how best they can capitalize. The Limers, on the other hand, they have not lost a match yet. They are on 10 points and will certainly be looking to maintain their winning ways from since the resumption. So play has started, and after that little break for some attention, it's with the Western Predators. They do have a free kick on their left side of defense. And here you see the kick coming over. There's Karen Warner there, partially heading away, but Anthony trying to get around the defender there. Here is Mackenzie. Mackenzie finds Richardson. Richardson looks up, cuts in the middle, and gave the ball away. Richardson not having as good a game as we know he accustomed to have. Here is a nice chip over to Abbott. Abbott cuts back, looks inside, cuts inside, find Mackenzie. Mackenzie trying to pull the trigger. It's still with Mackenzie, and a shot and goal, but the goalkeeper coming and narrowing the goal and collecting nicely, Millie.
Yes, and that was an attempt there by Mackenzie. He played the ball behind his back, one of those nice tricky dink, but he had help. He had help to his left. He had an outlet. He didn't use it. Attempted it on his own, and in the end, the defenders did a good job, and the goalkeeper cleaned up sharp.
Here is Lions. Jay trying to find Mackenzie, pulling out of a challenge there. Here you see the ball being cleared, but only to the head of Marvin, who actually missed header and gave in a nice pass here to Sherman, who is dribbling for all his worth and dribbling himself out of the ball as well. Here is, that's Mackenzie touching it back. Could have easily turned with that one. Here is Warner. Warner finds, is that Hughes? That's Warner. So that was Marvin who picks up the ball just now. Here is Walker. So Walker finding Abbott. Abbott trying to get to two men there, but coming away with it. It's the Western Predators. Western Predators on the attack. Here is a return pass. At time this one trying to find Anthony, but only finding the boot of Bell, who quickly boots the ball upfield, finding Abbott. Abbott trying to find Walker, but headed away there. And there's a nice through pass, miscontrol there by Bell. Madrigal finding Anthony for the Western Predators. And Anthony trying to dribble to the players there again, but not getting through. Here is Walker. Picks up, finds Jamal Richardson. Jamal Richardson finds Mackenzie. Mackenzie almost loses out there, but recovered nicely. Here is Richardson. Should be darting into the backs. I just look a little comical there, Millington, but he's coming over with it. Here is Edwards finding, is that Mackenzie? Then for to find Hughes. Madrigal loses out. Here is Hughes. And Hughes just knocked that one out.
It was very comical because we have seen a player down there and the medics has been summoned to him. That's Anthony. It was very comical in that both players went down, and when it seemed like the Predators were going to come away with it, he fell down too, and so it was a tussle for the ball on the ground, but in the end,
Richardson has scored a goal at Jamal Richardson, but he's not looked his usual steady self at all. He's looked a little bit on the shaky side of things. His balance is not there as we are accustomed to see his diminutive quickness of the feet and foot speed for some reason not really showing as good as an outfit here as we know that he usually does, and that has it seems as though it's frustrating Walker a little bit. You see the talking going on out there, but they're up 2-0 and they can really find some comfort in that and just try to, urge themselves on to at least get the goals that they're searching for.
Yes, indeed. Likewise, one of the things I'm noticing, Tony, is that when the flag has gone up, what we are noticing, and the change has come, that Richardson has changed his playing position. What I'm seeing is that the Western Predators are allowing him space, all the space down the left flank. Now he's making the run down the flank without any defenders contending for the ball.
Well, he's switched to the right side. Isn't that going to be the same thing over on that side? What they should do is try to feed the strong side, not to say that they should keep him out of the play, but they should really look to see where they are making the plays and the strongest and a matter of fact the weakest. But what Richardson has to realize is that, okay, so you're giving me acres of space, I'm going to burn you for that. But here is Edwards finding Richardson, who has switched position. He picks up, looks up and cross. It's going to be an infringement there for a high foot challenge there by Edwards, and so it's a free kick there to the Western Predators. We are into the 32nd minute of play. If you've just joined us, it's the Rowan Lions versus the Western Predators in the pink and the grey. The Rowan Lions, the defending champions, they are in their traditional orange, and they are at the moment leading some 2-0. Here is the Predators trying to get out, but dribbling the ball into touch for a throw-in. And we see the captain here, and Anthony. He's getting lengthy bit of treatment there. Seems as though the thigh muscle is being given some attention.
A bruise on the knee.
A bruise on the knee.
Yes, so some plasters are being administered on that bruise or cut to his knee, his left knee.
Here is Woodley. It's been a long time since I've seen Woodley touch the ball. Here is Jay again, but gets away from the number 12 player, Abbott, and not completing the hard work. Here is a tussle for it. Woodley, number 14. He looks up, knocks back to Bell. Bell finds Mackenzie. Mackenzie finds Edward, sorry. Here is Richardson. And only finding the head of the defense there for the Predators, but picked up there by Hughes. Here is Jay, and he attempted shot at goal, but over the bar. No damage, no trouble to the keeper.
Yes, you look at Hughes as he distributes the ball. He's very decisive in what he wants to do, and he's doing it so well. You know, he's resting the ball on your boot, and so far so good. It is one of the most, brilliant prospect for the Lions on the field today.
And here you see cross, but into the hands of the keeper. Yes, Hughes he sees and he knows what he wants to do from early, and so that it becomes easy because he sees and he makes the play easy, and that's the reason why he's been so effective in the way he play. Here is Mackenzie finds Bell at the back. Bell looks up and trying to find that's Edwards there. Here is Walker. Trying to dribble past one, but not getting there. And finding Jay this time. What is Jay going to do? Finds Hughes in the middle, but nicely challenged there by the Western Predators. Here is a shot on goal from Mackenzie, left booter, but sailing wide. Or did he get a touch to it? Wow, that's good. And so it's a corner kick there to be taken by Abbott. So into the 35th minute of play, you see corner kick coming, heads going up, almost getting a connection on that one, but misses. Here is Moises Madrigal. He's challenged quickly there by Bell Brooks and into touch. Brooks Bell, that is. Well, the other way. And we see in the referee house is saying that throw is to be taken from the designated area. So Western Predators holding their own, not really chalking up as many goals as one might have hoped. You can say, well, that's on the part of the impatience of the Roaring Lions football team, even though they have got two. Here is a nice pass there from Hughes, finding Warner. Warner beats the man. And here is Mackenzie. Another team shot and goal that the keeper just saved. This hadn't saved, and I can see the disgust in the coach Fishy down there walking back to his bench. You see a nice move there from Anthony and a shot and goal, and Kareem getting his first taste of action from a nice move there from Anthony, but not getting the power as he would have liked. Goalkeeper equal to the task, Millie.
It's very much equal to the task. That wasn't going to hurt Boris at all. It wasn't placed. Had he gone far post, may have stand a chance. And so, going near post, Boris always had one covered.
Taking away number 12, taking a Robin Abbott there. Here is Woodley finding Abbott again. This time he passes one time to Mackenzie, who returns the favor and certainly cuts inside to Anthony. Anthony just bundles the man out of the way and an infringement there. So Anthony just getting his taste of, just getting his feet wet.
Referee has issued a card, and that has to be for mouth.
Yep.
That has to be for Abbott's mouth.
Yep.
Has been carded.
As I was saying there, Anthony just trying to, get into the pick of things, is young, trying to fit in with the role. You can see that he and Walker, they are certainly not on the same page as yet. And, it's going to take some time for that to happen. And Walker will certainly need to be patient just to try to encourage the young man as much as possible to get him to do exactly what he is required of him. We are into the 39th minute of play, still to go to the favor of the Roaring Lions. Knocking away from the back. And here is Jake finding Anthony. Walker this time. Walker looks up. But it's going to certainly lose out that chance there. But probably going for the nearest shot again. And very, very impatient as we can see. And I'm seeing here where Walker putting up his hand.
It is a corner kick, and I am not sure, Tony, what the goalkeeper would have been told. These balls are going wide, and they are directly from the boot of Lions player. Yet he's going to make saves of them instead of just escorting the ball outside and win himself and. A goal kick and look to reset the play. He's going at them half-heartedly, getting hands to them and causing more pressure on his team.
So the corner kick taken quickly, headed away there and ended up in the boots of, I think this is going to be a throw-in there to the Roaring Lions. Anthony not being able to control. Here we see number 24, Hughes. Quickly dribbles for the right, finding Walker, who is just not as sharp as he would like to be. And you were mentioning that he was, he knows for sure that he's a little bit short on football in work, that is. And he attributes that to his work. Here is a nice ball from Anthony. And the goalkeeper coming and clearing well, and here's a shot on goal, and well done there. That's Hughes again, correct?
It is Hughes.
Yes,
Hughes.
Well,
and that was great awareness because the keeper had come and he cleared it well, and he had not gotten back into the sticks, and so Hughes capitalizing on the opportunity and so nearly could have made it 3-0.
Yes, certainly, very good awareness there from Hughes. That just dipped just a little bit. That would have been curtains. Here is the clearance, the goal kick taken, headed away there by Hughes, but finding the boot given away there. Here is Jay again, trying to cut back, and there is space in front. There is the wide open area for him to run into, cutting back and losing out. Here is the clearance, finding Marvin Erskine. He finds, that's Mackenzie. Mackenzie to Walker. Walker finding Mark. Now Mark again trying to return the favor, but not getting the pass as crisp as he was like cut out there by Western Predators. Western Predators and the attack. And the ball is going to roll into touch for a throw in there to the Roaring Lions. Shot taken quickly by Woodley. Finds Hughes. Hughes finds Mackenzie, turns, and no one says man is on. But Madrigal seems to have twisted something. Here is Abbott. Here is Abbott cutting inside. And the goalkeeper coming there and coming well and making that clearance there. But if they certainly got to be a little bit more sharp than one booted into touch for a throw-in, and more so for some attention to be given to the player there, Millington.
Yes, so Fleming, the man down there. Tony, we have seen some very ordinary keeping from the Western Predator goalkeeper. Also, we have seen some wonderful keeping from him as well. You know, the score line is 2-0, and it is not that Lions did not have opportunities. It is not that they were short on opportunities. There was some really good saving opportunities there by him. Likewise, there was some atrocious played by Lions. You know, I am seeing a play. Let us look at it again, Tony.
Here is Abbott, finds Anthony. And I'm not too sure who's that going to score on, but Anthony is trying to pass that one into the goal. Not a good attempt at all, but the ball is one back. Hughes finding is that Richardson on the far side. And here's a shot on goal. And just cut out off the line there by the defender. So not capitalizing. Lions really need to settle down and really make the best, make every opportunity counts. But for some reason they're a little bit on the aggressive side, not taking their time and missing some chances. Here is the corner kick coming. Heads going up, and Walker. Is that Walker?
Yes.
Yes, heading that one over the bar. It could have been an easy opportunity again.
It is often said that you play as good as your opponent. So Lions really not playing themselves. You know, when they played their first game back, they look very ordinary. In the second half, they picked up things with the inclusion of Capel coming onto the field. Capel started the last game, and you saw a completely different Lions team. He's not on the field, and Hughes is working. Is really working at midfield, but Lions just look out of sorts.
And when we say ordinary, it is that's going to be an offside. We are talking about ordinary on the finishing side of things, yes, because in the midfield, in the defense, they have been dominant, but the finishing touch just leaves a lot to be desired. That we know that they can do here this evening. So I'm certainly sure that both Coach Fishy and Nico, there will be some stern warnings as to how they are to finish properly and just take their time. Here we see a substitute being.
No, that's not a substitute.
Is that a substitute?
That back on the two that you see in there. It's 2
minutes. 2 minutes.
Extra
yes.
time. Yes.
2 minutes extra time. It's rightly so. It's 2-0 in favor of the Roaring Lions. We are into extra time, and it's a free kick booted upfield. Finding the head of Hughes again. Here is Madrigal, the number 7 player, finding number 12, and the player there, number 22, Hughes, not being able to control that one. You see, it's so taken. Finding Bell, finding Woodley. Woodley finds Walker, who's all the way back in midfield. He looks up, finds Mackenzie back to Walker, and Richardson again loses out. Yes, and there you see Erskine has been bundled off the ball by Madrigal. Here we see a true pass, and that could have been an easy goal. But for the first time we've seen where the Roaring Lions was all at sea at the back there, and could have easily conceded their Millington.
Very, very easily, Tony. They could have conceded there. It may have been the eagerness in scoring that goal why we saw that miss kick. But that was a really good build-up, not good communication there. And the lack of communication broke down from the attacking turn. And Lions were in absolute disarray on that occasion. Well, you see two players are down for Lions. Hughes is back to his feet, and so too is Abbott. Abbott up a knock. Well, 2 minutes coming and going. 2-0. The Predators will feel the better of the team, Tony.
Well, yes, even though the Royal Lions, they are leading 2-0, I'm certainly sure that they are certainly not happy with what they could have gotten in this first half. The finishing really just not there. We saw one glorious pass that Walker was equally and turned in easily from Hughes. The next goal came from a really, what you would probably say, a very weak long shot from Richardson that could have easily been saved by the goalkeeper, but not finishing as well as they are to be finishing. And so, hence the reason, score 2-0. We'll take the final word from Millington and then we take it back to our studios.
Well, 2-0. 2-0 doesn't read a healthy position, a position that Lions were expected to be in, being Western Predator being the lesser team. Remember when Western Predator played their first game against Ducks United, their baptism wasn't a nice one for them. But so far, Western Predators has not taken a step back from then. Some 14-0, they were beaten, something like that. And from that welcoming into the male senior league, they never took a step back. And with each game, they have been getting better and better. And so far tonight, Western Predators have given a good account of themselves with the scoreline being 2-0. 2-0. That's where we are going to be taking you out. We are going to hand you over back to Master Control. And when we come back, it is going to be live action for the second half. Yesterday's game is supposed to start now. Yesterday's feeling Australia batting again. The winning toss and choose the bat. I leave you in the next couple of minutes. One, do you think? Yeah, I gotta go. Western back. Take batting again. Yeah. You want the toss, you know? You want the toss and choose the bat. Oh, yeah? 7 for 1 after 1. 7 without loss after 1 over.
Fletcher opened with Simmons the last match.
What? My brothers, the playing tonight?
Huh?
O'Shane Thomas playing tonight?
Shane Thomas can't.
Huh?
Shane Thomas can't bowl in the. Shane Thomas don't bowl in your head.
Well, that's a good ball though.
He's fast.
Ah.
He's fast, he should be bowling more smarter. I think.
Yep.
They gave him a game though. To run down the wicket like that.
Good night and welcome back to the Raymond Geisha Technical Center, where we have just seen the commencement of the second half. Lions, Richardson to Walker, Richardson. Attempted ball for Walker, cut out. Woodley. Hughes. Marvin. Warner. Hughes. Walker. Abbott. Hughes. Shot and goal! Blocked. Shot coming in there from Mackenzie. Going off the defender and going wide. So it's going to be a corner first of the second half to Lions. It's 2 goals to 0. 2 goals to 0 in favor of the Rowan Lions FC. Ball crossed in. Heads going up off the head of Walker. Falling to the big defender. Shot coming in over the top of net. Good attempt there by Marvin. Nothing coming of it. And it's going to be a goal kick to the Predators. 2 goals to 0. Predators could be pleased with their work so far. It's nothing to be ashamed of. When they started this tournament, they were beaten some by double figures to 0. And they've really not taken a step back. Mark Anthony Edwards. Richardson. Ball is going to go into touch. It's going to be a throw. Richardson quickly takes it. Mackenzie. Looking for an outlet. Finds it in Hughes. Warner. Ball attempted to find Hughes. Not to find Hughes, but Warner gets it back. Drops it wide for Marvin. Abbott down the right flank. Abbott looking for help. Attempted shot. Blocked. Ball into touch. That is definitely a handball. That is not a handball. That's ball to hand. The throw has been taken, but the referee had given the right for the substitution to take place. That is that's Fleming. Carden Fleming is going to give way to his number 1. And that's Alwyn Richardson. So it's a double substitution. The number 10 is going to be going in. And that is Andrew Maurice, and the man that has given way, it's Hughes, the number 22. Here is the Predators coming over with the ball. Attempted long ball. It's Anthony who picks it up. Anthony. Dispossessed. Woodley. Foul. Woodley. foul on Woodley, and it's going to be a free kick taken quickly. Picked up by Hughes. Hughes throw a ball through. He's not going to find any of his players. The ball has been played a touch too heavy, and the keeper collects and sends it downfield. It's Moses. Heavy ball to man Andre. Ball through. Moses picks it up. Dispossessed, but it's Tristan. Ball across to Anthony. Walker. Long ball. Searching for Mackenzie, for Mark Anthony. Edwards. Ball. It's with Warner. Long ball across. Looking for Edwards. Edwards picks it up. And the flag has been raised. The flag has been raised. And the referee is saying, I'm here, I'm right here. I'm seeing what's going on in front of me. There is going to be a substitution, and the man that is coming in is Capel Baptiste is going to be making his way on, and it is Mark Anthony Edwards who's going to give way. So Mark Anthony Edwards giving way to Capel Baptiste. And immediately we are going to see a change in the whole setup of the Lions attack. Ball played through. Abbott! Too heavy a touch. He's not going to get back to that one. He's not going to get that back. He touched it, a touch too heavy, and in the end was unable to get back to on the end of it. It was a good looking pass, promising run. That's all it was. Lions looking to build from the back again. Hughes. Warner. Baptiste. Abbott. Warner. And Warner never got a boot onto that one. The ball was shielding by Predators, ensuring that the ball went into touch and a goal kick was shielded there by Philippe Joseph. Hughes. Baptiste. Good through ball. Oh, just a touch too heavy for Mackenzie to get onto the end of that one. Baptiste again. Abbott. Well, there is going to be a card for a two-footed tackle there. Studs shown. And it is Brian. Brilliant Brian has been shown the yellow card. There is going to be another substitution. It is the man, Kean Lee, who is going to make his way in, and the man giving way is going to be Richardson. Richardson, the man was given away. Really haven't seen the best of Richardson today at all. Kian Lee is going to be picking up that right hand, that left wing. Free kick. Ball into the air, and it eludes every player. Ball solved in there by Baptiste, and it eluded every player. Warner. Ball served in, heads going up. Clear temporarily. Lee, he scores! His second touch of the ball. With Lee Kearnley, that is, on the back for mere seconds, has busted the net in the 57th minute of play. The Lions are 3 goals up. His second touch of the ball, Kian Lee, like a rocket on the edge of the 18-yard box into the roof of the net, and he makes it 3-0. Ball. Abbott serves it in. Hughes attempting to get that one to Baptiste, not heavy enough. Mackenzie, Baptiste, Mackenzie. Woodley. Lee. Woodley. Going to look to build from the back again. Hughes. And Hughes is hitting that ball very firmly. And the G is not. Shot on goal! Oh, brilliant save by the keeper. Brilliant save. That was destined for the corner from the man Capel. And Baptiste making his presence felt on the field. Baptiste. Warner. 1-2 ball. Back to Baptiste. Baptiste looks up, gives it back to Warner, who gets it back. Who was looking for Abbott. Finds Abbott. Balling! And just eluding the head of Lee. He picks it up, gets it back to Woodley. It's going to be a free kick. And a substitution is going to be made there. That is Lions, again, who's going to be making a substitution. And it is the man Baptiste, as the son of Capel Baptiste, who is going to be making his way onto the field. And he carries his own identity for sure. And that is Mackenzie, who was given away. And Bakari is the man. This is a shot. Oh! Opportunity to go in a begging. The man stays down. And the medics has been summoned immediately. Shot coming in there. Ricochet, the ball that was played out, and there was a shot that came in, but in the end, nothing coming off it. So, you're not missing any football. Seemed to be the man Anthony, who is on the ground. If you're just joining us, Lions took a 2-0 lead into the break, and on resumption there has been since some 3 substitution, and the substitutions has really upped the tempo of Lions game. In just a few minutes that they have played, we have seen a different outlook of Lions with the inclusion of Lee Batiste. And Batiste, who was just into the park, but the man Capel has really make a difference. Immediately as he got on the park, Lee, his second touch, turned goal for the Lions. Hence, the Lions capitalizing and has scored an additional goal since the resumption. So 3-0, Lions lead. Anthony is lying flat on his back. Not sure what the position is. Are they going to require the stretcher? It seems very likely. Yes, they are requiring the stretcher. And this is not good at all for the Predators, not for Anthony. Not what we want to see at all in the game, but ever so often, it is a contact sport. And ever so often we see players have to be stretchered off. Not sure on which part of his body he got hit. He is in the eastern end of the field. In the 18-yard area, he's been now put on the stretcher, and he will be stretchered off. So there must be a substitution. Who is going to be replacing Anthony? We wait to see. But it's Anthony who will leave the park. That's the end of the game for him. And as always, we have seen time and time again where fair play and, and as we see Lions, one of the Lions player that is Kean Lee, helping the medics with Anthony being stretchered off, and along with Moses. So as they place him right in front of us here, we wait to see which part of his body he has been favoring. Seem to be his face. Is it? No doubt he would have to go off to the hospital. Well, we hope it is not that bad. The play is going to resume though. Wait to see who is going to be his substitute. So a drop ball will resume play. The Lions with the ball. Lions. Walker. Abbott. Looks for. Finds Batiste. Batiste. One. Woodley to Lee. Lee. Dispossessed. Moses. Dispossessed. Batiste. Batiste. Batiste holds it up. Gives it to Hughes. Hughes. Warner. Crosses. Batiste! Close down. Dispossessed. Lee. Woodley. Bell. Woodley. Offside. This Walker was side and a replacement for Anthony comes now, and that's the number 8 in the person of Fleming. I think that is. That's Hughes. Number 8 is Hughes, who has just entered the field. Play continues. Still keeping my eyes on the medics. Batiste. Walker. Cleared. Back with Batiste. In the Abbott. Trying to flick on. Then the final one. It is Hughes. Batiste. Dispossessed. Hughes clearing there for, well, just momentarily, because it's picked up given away. Ball knocked into going. 4 Lions. And everyone seemed to be very concerned as to position with Anthony. Here is Lions. It's Lee. Hughes. Good through ball. Lee. Batiste. Dispossessed momentarily. Woodley. Bell. Hughes. Hughes. Tempted ball to Abbott. Walker. And it's going to be a corner. It looked for one moment that Walker Was in an offside position. No, says the AR, and Walker could not capitalize. The keeper did well, closing down Walker, taking out that leg very early, taking the power out of the leg, and the ball ricocheting and goes behind for a corner. Corner quickly taken. Back with Abbott. Abbott gets around his man. Abbott serves the ball into the 18-yard area. Heads goes up and into the arms of the keeper. Scotted into the arms of the keeper there by the defense. Oh, that one is played in the back of Hughes. And so the referee has come over to the Lions bench. I'm not sure for what purpose. So play has been held up as the referee is giving some instructions, and so the referee giving some directives. Ball going into touch. It's going to be a throw-in to Lions. Batiste. Ball played on to Batiste at goal. Very well kept out there by the keeper. It's with Warner. Warner looks. Squares it across. And quickly, ambulance is with us. Well, cleared. Abbott. Ball knocked into touch. Attempted clearance. It's Batiste. It's Bakari. And ball played forward again. It is Jay who gets it. Abbott into the area. And that's a very soft. That's not going to get a penalty there. Tall Walker. Walker is not going to get a penalty there. He went down. He went to chest the ball. Laid it off, but was cleared by the defense there for the Predators. Still in the 18-yard area. Bubbling around. Cleared temporarily. It is Hughes. Dispossess. Swanner. Baptiste. Hughes for Lions. Abbott. Ball in. Baptiste. Baptiste. Ball in the air. And cleared. Ball there. Taken away by Hughes. Shot by Warner. Blocked by his own player. Marvin. Serves the ball in. Interesting there. Hughes. Ball knocked forward. It's going to be easily dealt with by the defense. It's Marvin who picks it up. For Lions, going to look to Bill from the back. Marvin. All the way back. Hughes came and dropped it back because Capel is on the park. Lee. To Bell. Bell. To Wood. To Lee. Lee. And the goalkeeper didn't take that cleanly, but the defense helped out there very well. Ball given away. Ball given away. And it's not made to pay. Baptiste really a soft shot there. Dispossess is Predators. Here goes Baptiste again to Walker. Walker. Ball is with Abbott. Good ball. Good ball. This must be goal number 4. Oh, he puts it wide. He puts it wide. He could have placed it anywhere. He places it wide of the upright. That's Abbott placing it wide. And there's going to be a double substitution there for the Predators. The number 23 is going to give way to the number 11. So that is Raymond Adams. Raymond Adams has given way to the number 11. That is we're not seeing his number here. But number 13 is on the field. And that is for the number 21. It's Moses. Moses with an opportunity here, but there's 2 defenders with him. Has 4 defenders with him. He's been aided. Oh, ball been robbed there by Hughes. It's all Lions. Lions. Warner. 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 Lee. Bell, Warner, Hughes. As the ambulance leaves us here, we pray God safekeeping and that Anthony will recover and there is no severe damage done, but it's just for precautionary measures while he is being taken to the hospital. Our prayers are with him and his team and his family. Lions. Bell. Predators will come away with it. Philip. It's Philip who drops it back to. Oh, he gives it away. And this could be a trouble here. Jay. That's Abbott to Warner. Warner looks up. Oh, he serves it over. Walker was making the run. So too was Batiste. Batiste has been fouled. Guilty party there is Maurice. Substitution is going to come. As Hodge is going to make his way onto the park, and the man making away, giving way to Hodge is it Abbott? Yes. Abbott is going to give way to Hodge. Maurice looks for, finds Hughes. It's Predators looking to build an attack here. Ball dispossessed. First touch for Hodge. It's Vashon Hodge, son of former national player. Vashon Hodge squares it in. Oh, Batiste Lee, and he knocks it over to the Webster Park. Vashon Hodge taking over there from Abbott. His first touch on the ball was a good one. And that is a foul. That is a foul. Lions. Batiste, shot and go! Off the crossbar! Off the crossbar! That was Batiste. The man who set up that play again was Vashon Hodge, getting into Batiste, and like a rocket it came off his boot and it ricocheted off the goal of the crossbar. Three goals to nil in the 85th minute of play. In favor of Lions FC. Good through ball through to Vashon Hodge. Hodge, oh, miss controls, and ball has been taken off his boot by the keeper. Well done there by the keeper. Doing a good job for his team, Brian. We go ball to Brian. In goal for the Predators. All for those persons who are staying thrown with what is going on over there in St. Lucia. It's that Australia has come out with a vengeance, and they are looking ever so good. In this, the fourth or T20, the series is gone from them. They cannot win it anymore. West Indies has won that series, and they score in the course of the 11th over. It's 113 for 1. 113 for 1. It's football here at the Rumanigisha Technical Center. It is the Predators on the prowl. Predators. The ball has gone out. It's going to be a corner for the Predators. In the 86th minute of play. It's 3-0 in favor of Lions. Corner taken. Short corner. Ball played back. Sweet. Ball played in. And a flag going up. An offside flag against... Is that Moses? Well, 2 balls are on the field. And so the referee's whistle was gone. Long ball forward to Moses. Not going to get there. It's Woodley. Bell. Dispossessed. Attempted cross, but it is Lions who has won it back. Ball played over the top, but the goalkeeper is going to get there first. It's going to be a throw. Ball going into touch. Taken by Hughes. With the chest of Bell. Bell controls. Advantage play. Batiste. Ali Batiste. Ball crossed in. Walker. Controlling that one with his hand. Free kick. Hughes. Maurice. Ball dispossessed. Hodge. Ball over to Lee. A handball has been flagged. Flag going up. Flag going up. Hand. Ball control with his hand. So says the assistant referee. And no goal. Ball controlled there by the hand. So says the assistant. And no goal. A goal not allowed. In the 90th minute of play, it's 3-0. Would you believe Lions over the Predators? One would have come here this evening expecting. All that player is down. It's He's been aided back to his feet. That's Moses. .90 has come and gone. And the Predators' biggest loss will definitely not be this game. It will be the loss of Anthony through injury. 5 minutes added. Hodge serves it in. Walker. Ball cleared. In the 92nd minute of play, 4 goals to 0. Capel Baptiste, after assisting on goal number 3, has scored in the 92nd minute of play. Four goals to 0. The Rowan Lions lead. Hodge. Hughes. Walker. Attempting to serve the ball back to Hughes, was unable to. Here goes Flip. Dispossess. Ball going into touch. Warner takes the throw. Marvin. Back to Bakari Batiste. Sends it wide on the left flank. The left back picks it up. That's Woodley. Cuts it in to Walker. Walker gives it to Bell, who serves it back to Walker. Walker chips it over for Hodge. And it's Walker on the boot of Walker. Walker is having a terrible night. Walker having a terrible night. Puts it over the top and over the road. Into the 4th minute of injury time. 4 goals. True. That ball has gone out. Player, that is Warner, is down. We are into the final minute of injury time. 4 goals to 0. Bell. Hodge. A long ball, long searching ball. Picked up. And the ref says, I've seen enough. 5 minutes has come and gone. It's the end of this game. It's 4-0. 4-0. Lions are getting the better of our Predators. And the Predators giving a very good account of themselves here this evening. Goal scoring in the 10th, 17th, 53rd, and 92nd minute. So there you had it, ladies and gentlemen. It was a pleasure bringing you the game as it unfolded before us right here at the Raymond Igisha Technical Center. Again, our prayers are with the Predators team for the loss of Anthony through injury, who has gone off to the hospital, seemingly a neck injury, and our prayers are with him, with his team, with his family, and we do hope him need the recovery and that it is nothing serious, that injury. So again, we will be back with you live on Friday evening, and at which time it is going to be the turn of, it's going to be a good evening. I'm telling you, it is going to be a very, very good evening when Ducks United takes on Salsa Ballers at 6:30 in the PM, and then at 8:30 in the PM, it is Kicks United. They will be up against Spartans. Well, the pleasure is always mine to bring you the coverage from us here at the Raymond Igisha Technical Center. On behalf of Tony, who was here with me earlier, this is the voice of choice, taking you back to Master Control and welcoming and inviting you to be back with us on Friday.